Check. See, I can hear of course. But I don't know what you can hear. Hopefully someone will show up. Normally they don't. Because I get the camera on and I just turn to a lamp. I start slamming alcohol and go pass out in front of the camera. I don't mind if you stop by. Sometimes she said, you know she said, don't you know what she said? She said we were gonna stay together forever. We're gonna break all of the records in the record books of love. She said by the time that we get done, Webster's will have a picture of us next to the word love, sweet love. That was so long ago. Stopped by last week, you know what she said. Well, I don't mind if you stop by. Sometimes she said, I said, I don't mind. I said, I don't mind if you don't mind. Now don't you cry, baby, dry your eyes. It's gonna be just fine. She said. Can I borrow a pick? Coffee. Can I borrow a pick? You can pick your friends, but you can't pick your nose. But you can't borrow a pick over the internet. You can't. You can pick your friends and you can pick your nose. But you can't borrow a pick over the internet. That's what I said. Come here, you. That work as a pick one up. Huh? Picture many places. Boom. Too soon. Looking for the girl of my dreams. Have you seen her? Lord, I need her. Now we haven't ever met. Oh, no, not yet. But I'll bet she's near. 'Cause I can feel her breathe. I said I'm looking for the girl of my dreams. Whoa, 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 time moves so slow down here on earth for me. Now I've been down a dusty road, I've been to the top of the mountain, I've seen the lightning crash, and I've heard the thunder roll behind it, and I've been to the bottom of the bottle, and I have shot the perfect scene. Oh Lord, I have not found, and I'm still searching for the girl of my dreams. Whoa, 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 time moves so slow down here on earth for me. Now I've been close once or twice, crashed and burned, it was nothing nice. Now they say that she don't exist, but true love is my only wish. So Lord, send her right away. Let there be no mistake. She will know just how I feel, because she's felt the same way. And we'll find out what love is all about. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Time moves so slow down here on earth for me, waiting on the girl of my dream. If you know, if I could sing and play guitar, man, I got some good songs. I think that song, I may not portray it well, but I mean, I know I'm not that prejudiced towards myself. If anything, I'm harder on myself. And I've been to many songwriting competitions in many places where they open mic nights, and I've smoked people. I mean, I hate to say it, but you know, really, my songs are really in a competition type situation. I win. Original songs. You want to go song for song. Original song. You know, not that I'm not being prideful. I'm saying I think that God, I went on most of these songs I wrote in the span of after I became homeless after 2 years or so. I went to the Appalachian Trail, wrote most of these songs on a search for God, you know, and so in the show, I mean, it's a collection of songs that are, and I'm still actually, I don't know, can't ever speak or get out what I want to get out in front of the camera. I just can't turn the camera on, and I'm becoming an idiot. I need to change that. You know, it's like at least I don't have a speech impediment. I got better off than Moses. Baby, when I see your arms spread wide and a big smile on your face, well, it creates a moment, and I begin to see what's lacking and what's going to take place. I do not mind a slow play, 2-card shuffleboard dance move fade. I said the ball is getting bigger as it rolls. Increased momentum. Projected outlook takes place, and I say, c'est la vie. It's all that you can say. You said I love you too late, and I loved you too late now. C'est la vie is all that you can say. You said I love you too late, and I love you too late now, baby. I can see your skin getting darker as the summer rolls in. Starting to look like this whole lot of leaving man is losing his best friend again. Friend again. Well, even when I thought what I wanted wasn't what I wanted at all. Hell, it's what I get. Hell, it's what I get. Now, baby, you look so beautiful when you say that it's over, and I cannot resist another. Hey, Phil, lame ass attempt at redemption. Won't you let me redemption? Won't you let me in? But you'll look and I'll glance and you'll stare and I'll talk and you'll bark and I'll scream. Woo! And we're right back to that same old scene again. Don't you pretend to be innocent, that it's all me, hell. It ain't all me. Say to the la, to the V. Say la vie. Say la vie. Say la vie is all that you can see. Hey, Phil, you still there? Can you hear me? Can you hear this? Is it loud? Can you hear it, Phil? Can you hear me, Phil? Phil, you still there? Tracy. Mr. I don't know. I really don't know how this all works. Can you hear me right now? If I'm live and you're listening, Tracy, it says you joined, Philip. Tracy, are you there? I don't know. Phil, can you hear me? Phil, help me, man. Help me, Phil. I need help, bro. Nobody will help me. Phil, I should have typed my, talk my types right here. How's the audio? How's the audio? I need to figure out what to do. You can help me right now. How's the audio? How's the audio? Thumbs up my ass. I want the thumbs up, bro. How's the audio? You can't hear me, can you? Thumbs up. Oh God, you're at a concert or something. Huh? You're always at a concert. A concert across the country or across the world or something. Crazy jet setter. You old hippie, you. By the way, your boy, they say that your boy was working for the CIA the whole time. Huh? No, he didn't. Your boy, Jerry Garcia, was the CIA. He was a CIA, working for the CIA. Passing drugs, perpetuating the use of hallucinogenics as a scientific study. That's what they say. I don't know. I just saw that today. That was funny. I thought of you today because they said, never as hippie as you. But Phil, how's the audio? Phil, how's the? You see the thumbs up on the left side. The audio. You can't hear me, can you? You obviously can't hear me. Are you to answer me? The audio. All right, fine. You can hear it then. You can hear it. You can't hear it. Hello. Can you hear it? Can you hear me now? Hello. I need to check the audio. Like I just did one a little while ago, and I freaking listened to it, and you can't even hear me. I'm minute out. I don't know why or what's happening, how that is. Right here, I bet you. Oh. Is that why? Is that gonna do it? How about that? What does that do? Does it change anything? Hello? Holy mackerel. Hello? How about that? How about that? See, you're not answering me, Phil. It's like I'm reading your mind. Remember that time we played Pictionary with your ex, that old. God, she turned. I can't believe that's like a money, huh? Wow. How much does it take to? And I'm not for sale. All right, it goes She says it hurts. I said I feel it too. She said we can't go on this way. And I said I know what you mean, but the sun is shining. And the rain's passed on by. The blue skies never look so blue. So look me in the eyes. Smile, girl, and shake my hand. Give me a big old bear hug and throw me down again. In the tall grass where we stand, because Lord knows, woman, that you're my best friend. She said, stop right there. And I said, I can't. She said, we've both been down this road before. And I said, we ain't down this one yet. So take my hand, never look back. The future has never looked brighter, girl. See, this time the deck is stacked. So just relax. don't you? She said that her faith was lacking. I said mine was strong enough for two. And the sun is shining. And rain done passed on by. I said that blue skies have never looked so blue. So look me in the eyes. Yeah, and smile, girl, and shake my hand. And give me a big old bear hug and throw me down again in the tall grass where we stand, because Lord knows, woman, that you're my best friend. She said, what about the pain? And I said, don't you feel it slipping away? She thought for a moment, and then she looked up at me and said, the sun is shining. She said, the rain's done passed on by. Then she said, blue skies have never felt so blue. Oh, and then she looked me in the eyes. And she smiled, Lord, and then she shook my hand. And then she squeezed so tight, thought she'd break my neck, and we fell down into the tall grass. And she said, Lord knows that you're my best friend. Hey, Phil, is it thumbs up because the audio is good or not? You just said keeping them songs, bro. I know. Thanks for stopping by, Phil. You know. 7 comments. See, I can't see that. What are you talking about? 7 comments. Comment 7. Oh man. Where? Oh, it's like automatic scrolling for me. Audio is good. Oh, cool. Phil. My man. My bad, bro. Oh man, I don't know. This stuff is all weird to me. Cameras, you know, no matter what we're gonna be movie stars, we're kids. So cameras always freak me out. I'm always get, you know. The only time the camera doesn't scare me if I'm really drunk, and then I'm horrible. So either way, I'm horrible. So might as well be drunk. Because if you're all just a lame ass, stupid, we don't know what to say, getting turned into Warner Brother Frog to myself. I mean, just trying to figure it all out how to do it. You got to start somewhere. You got to, if you don't, yeah. I'd really just like to make a living doing something like this. You know, there's people that do it. You know, it's not a real job, but I don't need a real job. What I need is a job that's okay for crazy people. And this is one of those jobs. It's okay for crazy people. But it's like trying to start focusing on some kind of a channel, dude. I want to do it's going to be all about what's going on in the world as far as the Bible and prophecy. That's a major thing for me. That's all I've been doing, bro. I got some old Bibles and new Bibles. I've been comparing them. I've been reading the book of Enoch and the Jubilees. Are you familiar with any of this? You know, I know we used to. Remember all that? Preacher boy, dust in the wind stuff. Thank God I had God. You were right. I wasn't violent. I just wanted to beat people up. I'm not like that anymore, dude. I'm not who I was, for sure. But it doesn't mean I'm sane, or that as far as that goes, I don't know. Like having to be anywhere, it's just not my gig anymore. I can't do it. If somebody's forcing me, like I have to do this. That's where I have to go. Anything like that has become so mentally impossible for me. That holding a regular job is like impossible. There's no way. I'm just going to do a show. There's no way I'm going to show up and be there. I'm not going to, and I can't explain it. But the only person I listen to is God, and He's not telling me to go get a job. He's telling me to, make sure that I'm doing something for His kingdom. That's all. Whatever I'm doing, make sure I'm doing it as if I was doing it for Him. So I'm trying to do that. But it's easier in person. It's easier to get in the ones and twos. It's easier to say a word to somebody at the grocery line or anywhere in person than turn on these cameras. It's not as easy for me. For some reason, I don't know why I'm scared. I guess I'm just scared, and I'm just admitting that I'm scared. That's all, y'all. And maybe there's a good chance that when I die, people will watch these videos. This is a song that I wrote out of the 13th chapter of 1 Corinthians. If you want to know what love is, Paul did a pretty good job of describing exactly what it is. And I wrote a song out of those words, kind of plagiarizing the Bible. You're allowed to do that. My name is Kirk Parish. This is Kirk Parish America channel, and this is Love Me. No, it's not. This is If I Have Not Love. I see I'm an idiot. I know everything if I can fathom all of the mysteries, but have not love, then I have nothing. Then I have nothing. If I can speak every language on earth, and if I speak to angels, they speak back to me. Yeah, but I have not love, and I have nothing. Love is patient, love is kind, it is not rude, it does not know vanity, and is not self-serving. Oh, why can't we see? If we have not love, sweet love, then we have nothing. If I have the gift of prophecy and a faith that can split any mountain in front of me, but I have not love, then I have nothing. Then I have nothing. I give all I have to feed the poor. If I surrender my body up like a sacrifice to the flames, yeah, but I have not love. Tell me, what have I gained? If I have not love, sweet love, haven't gained a thing. Love is patient, and love is kind, it is not rude, it does not know vanity, it is not self-serving. Oh, why can't we see? If we have not love, sweet love, then we have nothing. By the hardest. Not bad though. I think it's definitely, any song you're writing, it's God related, go God stuff, gonna be a good one. You really can't go wrong. Reading the Bible and spreading it, you can't go wrong. telling somebody about Jesus. You can't go wrong. It's like, like in grade school, you got stars on the board. It's going to be like that in heaven, I believe. That when you go there, every time that you glorify God, it's going to be like a star on the board for you. You're going to need all the stars you can get because of all the times that you did the wrong thing. You're going to need stars on the board because it's going to be the emotions that are heavenly emotions. I believe are going to be. That's why we're put to such extremes here. I think the more you're tested or put through it here, the more sure you're going to heaven, I think. I don't know what I mean. It's like I know. And you're going to have to give an account of this thing, this life. Mine's flashed before my eyes twice. And the whole thing's being recorded. There's no doubt in my mind that it's like the black box on an airplane where your soul is recording. It's your memories are going to heaven, and all the people are going to heaven. The judgment day. Not necessarily to heaven. We're all going to be there on Judgment Day, and everything in the dark will be brought into the light. You will give an account for your every word and thought and deed that you've done with this gift called life. And the way it was a point where people are, actually, like, there was a time when I was, pissed off about this a lot. How come, I was griping about life, because that's the way I was brought up. It's the way the society has beaten, we're all just animals. Evolution is a lie. And it's a very dangerous lie. And I just want the lies out of the textbooks. That's all we want, is the lies taken out of the textbooks. I want you to quit lying to my kids and quit telling them your fairy tale about a 65 billion year old planet. There's too many scientific evidences that point not in that direction. There's many reasons of why there's no way the Earth could be more than 25,000 years old. Just there's so many simple things. The only way this all works is it's anthropic. It's right now. In time and space and matter, it's all got to be right. If you go back that many years, the Earth is shrinking. The sun is shrinking. Universe is stretching. It says that in the Bible. God, who stretches out the heavens? Who sits on the spear of the earth and stretches out the heavens, Isaiah said. Well, God does. How do you know he's stretching out the heavens? Well, it's stretching. And so the sun is getting smaller, by measurable feet. They measure it by so many, so you can only go back so far until it's encompassing the earth. The magnetic force on this planet is going away. They're measuring it dissipates. It's going down. The magnetic pull, is so you couldn't gravity is going. You couldn't live on this planet that too long ago. If it's dissipating at a steady rate. So if you go backwards and let it gain at that same steady rate, you can only go back so far before nothing could walk on this planet without being flat like a pancake. There's just so many things that make it right. Everything on this planet needs everything else on this planet. You can't, how are you going to gradually get plants and then get animals? Plants can't live without animals. It's the symbiotic necessity of everything for everything else in this perfect Swiss watch of the universe, which they blanket it, okay? They Big Bang, 65 billion years ago. Everything was nothing, and the nothing exploded and created sheer Swiss watch perfection of a universe. Exploded and did this, and in that sheer perfection of a universe that came out of nowhere is this planet right here with the odds of one cell. Do you know how complicated a cell is? Everything biological on this planet are machines, biological machines. It's all ran by a 4 code. See, they're all, whatever the DNA is, whatever it gets, that's where it creates. The cells get the DNA. It's like software, and the files open up like zip files, and they have to be exact. They're like code. It is code. It's digital code. They can replicate it now. They're making sheep and ears and stuff. It's really like in the days of Noah, as Jesus said. better be prepared for what's about to come out of these holes that are about to open in CERN in Switzerland. You know, I can't believe we're letting them do it, but this prophecy says it's going to happen, that they're going to be loosed upon the earth. There's going to be a black smoke come out, and you know, men with the power of scorpions, you know, and they can, I'm telling you, they can do that now. They're talking post-human. They want to digitally upload everybody onto the net. They're really, really going out there with this stuff. And I'm just telling you that it's not going to go down like that. Jesus is coming back, and they're afraid of him. If any of those, they're going to call themselves aliens, try to abduct you, induct the name of Jesus with somebody, with an alien trying to abduct you, and they were scared. They will flee. They're not allowed. His name alone will run, make kids see them running. They don't ever mess with me, have it. You know, I truly believe this because I've, you know, always known you know, I'm not special by myself, but I feel special because the elect, or the ones that you're going to heaven, you've known it since before you were born. You were meant for it. You know what you were created to be. You're children of the Most High God. If you're part of the human race, you're the only thing ever created in the Maker's image. There's nothing else. Angels and nothing on the earth, nothing was created in His image but us. We are His children, and we need to start acting like it and stop listening to this constant barrage of bullshit that the Rockefellers and Bill Gates, they just constantly pay so much money to brainwash us. They're not educating all these Ivy League schools. That Big Bang. If you don't believe that, you're an idiot. You're stupid. And I wish I could talk better, and I wish I could explain it better. But I have done the research, and I'm telling you, the Big Bang isn't for dumb people. I can't believe the Bible says they will willingly become foolish. They will willingly become. You can't tell me that you believe that bears turned into whales. You really can't believe that slowly happened over time. That it all slowly. How do you can't, you know, the odds of one cell inside a cell